Hello, good morning. So, I'm going to do a reading for Virgo for August 2017. I'll use this deck. I like this deck. It's a lovely party. Oh my god, though. So many people all at once. Well, not all at once, but one at a time. So many readings. It's incredibly draining. And they were all very intense signs. And so, and also this is almost the 8th. And everything's gearing up to be incredibly intense. And so, holy cow. Felt like I got ran over by a truck when I left. But yeah, incredibly nice people, and it was an absolute blessing to be around them, and I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity to come and do tarot readings for them. It was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. Good people. So, Virgo, 2017, August. A Zen reading, mind, heart, body, and soul. Mind, heart, body, and soul. I might want to light the candles for you. Let's get water, fire, air, and earth. White candles lit up for Virgo. Virgo. Mind. Heart, body, soul. And this one wants to come out too. A lot more want to come out. This and this. That's going to be it. Alright? Lord help us. So under the deck we have the 5 of Cups upright. You guys are regretting something. Something happened where you feel a loss. Oh, there's one more over here. Lord help me. Alright. You feel a loss. You feel regret over something. And you're looking at those spilled cups and regretting having lost what you had. But you have to realize that you do still have those 2 cups behind you. Please don't stay in that emotional state for very long. It's not healthy. Feel it, feel that loss, take it in, but then release it. Because, yeah, you still have those 2 cups left over, and you are at the 5, and you can progress into the 6 of Cups. And that is the overall energy for this reading. In your mind, in your past, you have the Star card reversed. Not following your wishes, not following your dreams, not following your destiny. This is past, present, and future. So we have the Star card reversed. And that's a major arcana card, so it's a life lesson card. And it's about not following your dreams, not following your wishes, or a wish not coming true, and not following your destiny, not following the truth of your heart. In your present moment, you have the Queen of Cups reversed, and that's not being able to control your emotions, being very upset, very sad, and your emotions are spilling out. My goodness, Virgos, what are you up to? A very deep sadness, a very deep unhappiness. It can be either that, or you're controlling your emotions very, very well. In your future, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is movement, well, not movement, but planning movement. You're, out of all of the knights, this is the only knight that stands still. But he stands still and he plans and he thinks and he plots his movement forward. This could be an offer coming to you, or you making plans to move forward in a very stable and grounded way, and taking the steps necessary and planning the steps necessary to go ahead with a venture. And that's in your thoughts right now. Past, present, and future. Past, present, and future for your heart. You might be having some heartache and pain right now. My goodness, Virgo, what happened? So in your past was a lot of conflict. We have the Five of Wands, which is a lot of fighting and ego drama and stick waving and all that kind of stuff. Just a mess of fighting and conflict. And in your present moment, you have the Three of Swords, which is heartache and pain and any kind of pain in the chest area. If you do actually have, heart troubles, if you are vulnerable to health problems with your heart, please do get it checked out, because it can actually mean actual like heart attacks and panic attacks and those kind of things that affect your chest and heart area. I'm sorry if this is a heartache and you guys are going through a lot of pain right now. Lord help us. Sweet kitties. And in your future, you have, again, a new start and planning. In your mind, you're planning this movement forward. And in your heart, you actually have that motivation, that spirit, that fire to get started on this project, whatever it is. That's motivation, that's inspiration, that's fire and creativity. Yeah. So you might be heartbroken right now, but in the future, you're going to move forward with a plan that you have. In your body, let's see. Body can be body, but it's the earth element. It's it can be your finances, it can be your physical manifestations, the things you possess, your body, or all of the earth type manifestations. So we have the Seven of Wands upright. It's about defending something, defending your beliefs. Or you might have been attacked by other people about your beliefs, but you were able to defend yourself. I hope this wasn't like a physical attack or something like that. My goodness, Virgo. What are you guys up to? Holy cow. Oh. I know some Virgos, so I'm very worried right now. I'm going to have to make sure they're okay after this. And then in the present moment, we have the Three of Cups, which is actually a pretty good card. It's about celebrations and, having joyous moments and being out with your friends. But my goodness, if you're sad and depressed and, having heartache, it probably is a good thing to be out with your friends and having fun and lifting your spirits a bit. It can also be about over drinking. So if you are out having fun, please be careful. Don't over drink and make yourself sick or anything. In your future, you have the Seven of Cups reversed. This can also be about over drinking. So please, please, please be careful. Don't ruin your health with, yeah, drinking too much. Alcohol's okay, but not in overabundance, you know. This can also talk about confusion and illusions. Either the things that are confusing and things you don't know about are like overpowering and you just don't know the way forward, or the illusions are fading and you had a choice you had to make and you were moving forward with that choice, or that choice was already made. You made a choice. Things are becoming clear. It can also talk about schizophrenia. The Seven of Cups reversed can talk about schizophrenia. Make sure all of your beliefs and thoughts are backed up by something grounded. Test everything that you think you know, if you have a concern about that. In your soul, we have 2 cards for your past. Your card, the Hermit, but it's in reversed, and Temperance, 2 major arcana cards, both reversed. So the Hermit can mean that you are secluding yourself too much, or you are not being yourself. You are not living your truth. Just like this Star card reversed, you are not being truthful. You're not shining your light out on everything. You might know your truth, but you just aren't speaking it. And that is the end result of the Hermit. After you've gone into seclusion and you know your heart and you know your truth, you're supposed to shine it out onto the world. I know Virgos have a really hard time opening up. If you you don't like conflict and you don't like to shake, things up, and you don't like to talk about your problems. You just close up and go off somewhere and sit for a while. So yeah, if you have a truth that you need to say, it. And then you also have the Temperance reversed, which is not being able to blend energies. It might be a Sagittarius person in your life, or it could just be a relationship that's going wrong because the 2 energies of the people aren't blending very well. It can be that conflict that we see, that having to defend your beliefs, the conflict, and fighting and not being able to, get along together, compromise and be diplomatic and giving and caring, compassionate with each other. So it can be those things. In your present moment, you have the Knight of Wands, which is all about action and passionate undertakings and creativity and fire and movement. And even though you have the sadness in your mind and painfulness in your heart, you seem to be going about your day pretty well. You still have that fire, you still have that passionate movement. It could be people around you. It could be the people around you who are very, very fast and fiery and happy and have motivation and abundance in that way, while you are in this state. This is for your soul, though, so I'm thinking it's you. And then in your future for your soul, you have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. The 10 of Pentacles upright talks about the end of a phase or a situation. It doesn't have to be the end of a relationship completely. It can be like the beginning of a new phase where you guys change yourselves in some way, or you change the status of the situation, and it moves on to a new phase of the relationship, like an upgrade where you guys get more serious, or you guys take it easy for a while, and that kind of thing. It's just a new phase to the situation. You guys either blend your energies better, or you you know, back off a bit. And when it's reversed, it can be that the phase is transitioning very slowly, and it's not moving. There's a new phase that's waiting to start, but it's not starting very quickly. It's taking its time. It's you're having trouble getting through and making that change. Either that or that phase has gone through and the energy of the Ten of Pentacles upright is still lingering. It's still a transition period. And then you got 3 bonus cards which wanted to come out. I have no idea why. So we got the 10 of Wands reversed, and this can be about stress and anxiety and burdens and responsibility that are absolutely crushing to you. And if they are, like I said before, please, you know, go and treat yourself, nurture yourself. If you have too much on your plate, this card says that you are probably damaging your health with all of the stress and anxiety that you have on you. Please, like, take a day off, go to a spa treatment, or, you know, take a walk in the park and just get grounded and breathe and just, you know, release all that stress just for a bit so you can move forward in a healthy way, because this can crush you and this can affect your health in real ways. It's either that or you have let go of all responsibility of it and you don't want any of the responsibility and you're pushing everything away. It's either one or the other. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune also as a bonus card. It's karma coming back to you. It's luck. It's things going right for you. The Wheel of Fortune's upright, so it is like good fortune, things just going smoothly, things going right. Or it's like karma coming back to you, things that you've worked on, things that you've done, it's all coming back around to you. And then in your future, you have your element, the King of Pentacles, upright. This is an energy of a person who's very practical, very grounded, very stable. He's good with his finances. He's got everything on lockdown in the material realm. He manifests greatly through his material side. And that's you guys. You are an earth element. That is like one of the pinnacle cards of your being. Very stable, very grounded energy. So I'm going to pull 4 cards for advice for you for August 2017, Virgo. 3 of Cups can also indicate a third-party situation, and that's in your body. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's in your body. If you have a third-party situation going on and you are confused about it, or you have a health problem with it, you might want to get checked out, go to the doctor, and get a checkup. It can be about drinking and over-drinking, but it can also be about a third-party situation that's gone wrong, and like there's an STD floating around or something like that. So be careful. Goodness, Virgos. Four cards, please. 4 cards for Virgo for advice for August 2017. Those 2 want to come out. The Emperor, the Chariot. That one and that one. Ooh. That one and that one. Alright. Oh, there you are again. Oh my goodness, those 2 came out. Wow. Alright. So we got the Emperor, the Chariot, the World, and then we got Temperance and the Hermit again. Upright this time. You need to go back and upright these 2 cards that I was talking about earlier. Those 2 came out. Holy cow. So, The Emperor, organization, logic, structure, and discipline, and leadership. It's taking control of your life. Having control of your life. Knowing that you have the power, the willpower, the strength of mind, the strength of character to control your own life. You are just not floating around in the breeze. You actually have a direction and a destiny and a path that you can follow. And the Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. The Victory card. It's getting control over yourself. That's also about the Emperor too. Controlling yourself, getting this imbalance to come back upright. Like if you have a lot of confusion, inside with your heart, your head, your mind, and all this kind of conflict, you should try to find that balance and try to find that control to be able to be more productive. Find your truth. That's another thing about the Hermit. Find your truth and then follow that, because that is the Destiny card, that is the Hermit, that is this. You need to find some more control for your life and for yourself and for all of your inner workings. And then the World card, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, a path toward enlightenment. That's evolving and moving through this gate in a more enlightened way, seeing the big picture, seeing the way forward, learning from your past, and then evolving in accordance with what you know and learned. We also, kind of threw me off, but we also have on the 8th of this month a fire trine in which everybody is going to be sort of birthed and reborn and evolved into something more from what they were. So that's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Lord help us. It's actually called, if you want to look it up, it's called the Lion's Gate. It's where there's a shrine of all the fire signs, and it just like surges everybody with this passion and fire. And so that will be fun. The need for balance. This is Temperance and the Hermit. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. Blending your energies alchemically between two people. If you see, he has 2 cups in his hand. 1, 2. And he's blending, he's like pouring one into the other to blend them. Blend their energies. Find peace and balance through compromise and empathy and compassion with each other. Or you can do that for yourself in your internal workings, like the Chariot and the Emperor. Take control of your life and blend this thing together and, you know, move forward that way. Don't have so much conflict inside. Find your truth. That is the lesson of the Hermit, to find your truth. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. The Hermit is your major arcana as a Virgo. Every sign has a major arcana, or 2 or 3, assigned to them as their cards, their life lesson paths. And this is your card, the Hermit. It's all about quiet meditation, finding your truth, realizing your truth, and then speaking that truth and putting that truth out into the world. This Hermit has been in seclusion, but then he comes out and he has this lantern, which is his truth, and he shines it on the world. It's really, really awesome, actually. So anyway, Virgos, I hope you do have a great August. If you would like a reading from me, a personalized reading, which is always best, I can actually feel your personal energy and then pull cards that are more specific for you. If you would like a reading from me, my email is in the description along with all of the spreads that I do. So yeah, shoot me an email and I will get back to you. If you live in the Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia area, I do parties and I do like shops and all that kind of thing. tarot readings for shops, so get a hold of me and we can set something up. Thank you so much, and I do hope you have a great August. I'll talk to you later.